Hi gang, how are we doing? On to another mobility routine for today. The last one we were focused on the hips and the quads, so we're going to do those opposing muscle groups. We're going to go for those hamstrings and also calves. Hamstrings and calves with a little bit of foot therapy at the end. So let's get that clock going because we've got 22 minutes. You know it flies by. Let's get it going. So first one, we are going to go into a dynamic hamstring stretch. Feet out in front, and we're just going to work it down and back up. Down towards those ankles, heels and toes. Coming in and out of that stretch. So for today's stretch, you are going to need your foam roller and you're going to need your lacrosse ball. If you haven't got one, I'm sorry, especially if this is not your first session, there are no excuses. You have plenty of time to get yourself one. And if you're doing it on a tennis ball, it's no good. Or a golf ball. It's okay, but it's not as good. Really perfect size and shape, that lacrosse ball. And there's no real simulating that foam roller. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come down and hold that stretch. We've dynamically warmed it up. We're now going to come down and hold. Try and keep that chest up as much as you can. Pull yourself into position. Look for that lovely hamstring stretch running down the back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So, the longer you hold this, the less you're going to feel it, that stretch, depending on how tight your muscles are. So you're going to have to go deeper when it eases off. Well done. And we're going to stay in this position for 1 more minute. However, we're just going to bring those toes back now. Oh, calves. Definitely feel those. So, what you want to do is just make sure that you're using the muscles in your legs to bring your toes back. You're not just grabbing them. Like you can just kind of keep them there. And for somewhere for your hands to reach and a target. But what you are ultimately wanting to do is for your muscles to bring those toes into position. Because then you definitely know that these calves are relaxed because your opposing muscles are doing all the work right now, stretching. Right, we're going to quite quickly go into our foam roller this time. So, in 10 seconds, you're going to grab your foam roller. Here we go. Foam roller, under one hamstring, lift the body weight, relax, all the way down, up and down. You want to kind of straighten that leg, point the toe. Just warming that hamstring up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 minute with the hamstring, and then we're going to go 1 minute with that calf. Right, placing that roller down towards your ankle now, going up towards the knee and then back down towards that ankle. So you want your calves to be relaxed. So what you're going to do is just relax your foot. So right now we're going up and down the midsection of your calf. What I want you to do now is go on the outside. So return slightly.
Halfway there. Seconds.
And now what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the inside of that calf. Changing your body position so you can target that area. And then finally, we're going to go 30 more seconds of your hamstring. So bringing it up to that hamstring, up and down, and what you can do now is place a little bit more weight onto that higher hamstring. Definitely feel a lot more intense now. For our next one, we're going to lose the foam roller. And we're going to go and isolate this leg and stretch this leg out. So from there, we're going to bring the other foot, the other leg that we haven't been working in, and then we're going to reach down and stretch this hamstring out. Pointing the toe. From there, bringing the toe back, so work on the hamstring, so the calf, and we relax, use the muscles, pull the toe back. Next, we're going to stick with this same leg, we're going to lie ourselves down onto our back, we're going to go back into more of a dynamic stretch. From there, we're looking to bend and straighten this leg, if that's feeling okay. The other leg comes out straight. So we're just holding that knee in position. We're grabbing the hamstring and then looking to straighten the leg and relax.
There.
Well done, we're going to come back and hold that there. As much as you can, hold it. Good job, right, other side, other leg. Hamstring. Relaxing the leg. Up and down.
Halfway there.
We're going to go for that full, lovely minute. Going up and down that hamstring. All the way up to your butt and down towards your knee. Next one, we're going to bring it down towards the ankle, so we're going to roll out that calf. Up and down the mid section of your calf. Now all you're going to do is turn it, so you're going to do the outside of your calf. adjust your body position
Halfway there.
so you can hit that outside. And now we're going to simply go into the inside of that calf. Relaxing that foot. If you engage it, if you tense the foot, the calf's going to be tensed as well, and you're not going to be able to get as deep into the muscle. That is the aim of the game today. Get that folder deep in the muscle. That last 30 seconds, what we're going to do is bring it back up to the hamstring, and then from there we're going to place a little bit of weight onto it. Ha! See, I'm a lot sorer this side, a lot tighter. Up and down. If you can't handle that, I don't think I can handle that, then you're just going to bring it to the other leg back down, taking some of your body weight off.
10 seconds.
So next, we are looking to stretch out this leg. Bring the heel in, point the toe, reach it through and hold. So it's okay if you're feeling the stretch other places, like for me, for example, I can feel it in my back, and that's absolutely fine. Wherever all the muscles are connected, wherever you've got that tight link in the chain is where you're going to ultimately feel it.
Halfway there.
Not always, but this is generally the case. Right, so from there we're going to bring
10 seconds.
that toe back and give it a pull. Using the muscle in your leg to bring that toe back, and then you're just clamping it on with your hand so you can feel that calf stretch. And so for our next stretch, we are going to lie ourselves down and do exactly what we did on that first side. Well done. So very slowly coming out, lying back,
10 seconds.
bringing that foot up, and then from there, straightening and then relax. If that's feeling okay, extend the opposite leg out and keep it going. We're going to go for a 30-second hold. Get ready. Up and hold.
Halfway there.
So next we're going to do some trigger pointing. So you are going to need your lacrosse ball for this, so we can pinpoint these specific areas of tight tissue or trauma, scar tissue. Coming out. Oh. Grabbing the ball under the calf and roll. And this is going to be little movements now. And you're just going to spend a little bit of time in one area and then move on. So what I'm doing here is I'm spending my time going down in the middle of my calf, working it down, and then coming back
Halfway
up.
there.
Trying to relax the foot so I can get deep into the muscle. And now I'm just going to simply go onto the outside, just change my target, my focus. Still just spending a little bit of time in each area, 5 seconds, and then moving on. If you find a particular tight bit, which I've just found here, what you're going to do is just going to spend a bit of time with it. We can use that compression technique where we're going to push down for 10 seconds and then release. I'm now going to go into the inside. This is a harder place to get, just for the position of my leg. Right, we're now going to look to swap sides.
10 seconds.
So, focusing on the top, working it down. Spending a little bit of time. And then moving on. And if you find a particular tight bit, you're just going to hold for 10 seconds, compression, get deeper into that muscle, make it hurt, and then you move on. So being this is only 22 minutes, we're still going to have to be quite quick in how we do this. If you'd like to spend a bit longer after this video, then by all means, go for it. I'm now going to go on the inside. So let's go outside.
10 seconds.
On the outside. Go for a particular. Ah, there we go. Oh, that feels so good, but so bad at the same time. Oh. And then finally on the inside,
Halfway there.
if you can. It's quite hard to get this area. It's probably better with a foam roller, just because of the position. Right, we are going to do the feet now. So, we'll start
10 seconds.
just by sitting down and doing this, rolling it forward and back. Getting in all the areas. Warming the soles of your feet up. Heel, arch and ball. Try not to leave any area out. You're going to switch sides. Just a quick 30 seconds each foot.
Halfway there.
And then we're going to stand up and apply some real pressure down on these often neglected areas. Right, you're going to lose my face for a second. In a few minutes. Kind of stand yourself up. From there, pick a foot, and then you're just going to spend. We're going to spend about 90 seconds on each foot, and then we are done for today. Try and relax your toes and your feet as you're doing this, and just like we've been doing with other muscles, if you find a particular tight area, don't go away from it, stay on it, treat it, press down, compression, release.
Halfway there.
I do enjoy doing this. Makes your feet feel a bit funny afterwards, but you think about all the stress and weight that go through your feet every day. You know, we spend a lot of time stretching out other parts of our body. But how often do we spend stretching and releasing tension in our feet? Probably not often. Especially if you do a lot of running, a lot of impact, a lot of jumping, the arches of your feet are going to get tight. Right, we switch.
Halfway there.
So like I said previously, if there's parts or stretches that you particularly enjoyed, in fact the benefit of, why not spend a little bit of time after this video and do that? Well, why not, if you want to do another stretch, why don't you choose another video of mine? We'll do another stretching session together. The more you stretch, the more you'll get out of it. Obviously, if you haven't stretched before, and this is your first stretching session, I'd probably say this is enough. If you've been doing this for a few weeks now with me, then increasing it to 40 minutes to an hour is perfectly fine. If you're going to go straight into an hour of stretching after doing no stretching, it's going to be like doing a very heavy set of squats. If you've never squatted before, you're probably not going to feel very good the next day.
Halfway there.
The whole idea is we just want to stretch consistently, not stretch lots one day and unable to stretch after that. 100% is not as good as once a week as say like 50% every day. It's going to add up to a lot more. Right, that is it. Guys, thank you as always for joining me on these stretching sessions. You keep me focused, you keep me accountable. I hope in return I keep you accountable. Keep going, stay consistent, stay persistent, and stay extremely positive, guys. Stay safe, I'll see you tomorrow.